not sure what to focus on this week's vlog. I mean, it's not because nothing happened that was interesting this last week. It's actually because so much happened that was interesting.
More than I can say, do it to me, I can say. More than I can say, do it to me, I can say. More than I can say.
And I guess that's the downfall of only doing one vlog a week, kind of a Monday vlog, is that if you've got so much stuff happening, you can't possibly fit it all into one vlog. I mean, I'd love to do one every couple of days, but that's not how this works. I get one shot each week, and it's got to be good. And I just had so much going on this last week. I mean, what do I talk about? It's been wild. I went to the conference last Thursday and had an absolutely awesome time on last Thursday at this conference. I saw friends I hadn't seen in a long time. The content was fantastic, and I wasn't sure when I went if they were going to actually even let me into the conference. But not only did they let me in, they actually comped me. They gave me a free pass for the entire day. Now, it's not that I'm super special. Apparently they comped a lot of people, and so I was just one of many. But it was really cool to go thinking I'm not even going to get in, and then I get in for free. How cool is that? So there's been so much going on. I've been working on a series of talks at the youth group that I work at. It's been a series called Definitions that takes words that we use from the Bible or in the Christian settings and kind of breaks them down, demythifies them. Is that even a word? And so I've been spending a lot of time at the coffee shop just kind of working on this, trying to get the illustrations just on point, trying to help students with the application of the topic so that they can apply it to real life right now as a high school, as a junior high student in Parksville in Canada in 2016. So that's been actually a lot of fun. And youth group's been great too, because even just a little bit ago we put on this huge event where we had kids bring all their friends. We do it quarterly. It's called Tribal Wars. And we took some time to set up this massive labyrinth, this massive maze in the middle of the gymnasium, made from these stacks of chairs that we had, and then we put tarps over them. And so students had to kind of navigate their way through this maze, finding out which way would take them all the way through as part of this larger game. It was absolutely a blast. And then we followed that up with this massive pizza party. I had to go to the grocery store and figure out what kind of pizzas would kids like to eat. I got to get enough of them. I got to make sure no kid goes home hungry. So I got those back and we fed the kids, and they just ate them and ate them and ate them. They disappeared so quick. And there was so much joy in that room that night. It was an absolutely fantastic night. I spoke that night. We played, we laughed, we shared some memories together as a community of students in our area. It was a blast. It's one of the things that I love doing, is just pouring into kids' lives and bringing them joy and just letting them be a kid for a little while in a world that challenges them to grow up so fast. It's just fun to do this once in a while, just to let our hair go and just have an absolute blast of it all. Last week also, I went to this high school musical that our local high school put on, one of the high schools put on. It was Little Shop of Horrors, and I knew just over half the cast, and they did so amazing at this drama. It was fantastic. Everybody did a great job, the whole cast. The two leads in the cast I know well, and they just knocked it out of the park. It was absolutely fantastic. So that was a highlight, something I'd love to focus on for just an entire vlog. And then it's been storming for the last week or so here in Parksville. Just rainstorm after rainstorm and windstorm after windstorm. And so there was a break in that just yesterday, and I got a chance to go down to one of the local parks and just take a walk around and enjoy the calm after the storm. I mean, the waves weren't crashing as big anymore, the wind wasn't blowing as hard anymore, and there was just kind of a peace in the place. And I love just walking around and enjoying the time in the park, watching what was there and just kind of relaxing and chilling too. Yesterday I went out to a little town, a little village near where I live called Coombs. It's a great little quirky place. I mean, it's kind of a market where guys play the guitar and just kind of sing for people, busking and all. There are great little shops. There are goats that spend their time on the roof of the marketplace. Now, they weren't there when I was there. I guess it's too cold. It's not spring-like enough yet to have the goats on the roof. But it's just a neat little village. And so it was a week just full of stuff. But I don't know what to highlight for this vlog. I mean, that's just it. How do I cram it all in? I don't know. So that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to figure out, what do I put in this week's vlog? Next week will be easy. My son and I are going to Florida, and that'll be a blast. But this week, what do I do?